Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're barefaced. I have breakouts over here. Who knows what that's from? But yes, so I have some new products. I don't think I'm going to be able to use all of them in this video just because some of the products are for full glam, but yeah, I did some more makeup shopping, so send help. So believe it or not, even though I'm not really a skincare person, some of my new products are skincare. The first one is by Pixie. It's their rose cream. It's a rose ceramide cream, and it looks like this, and you could definitely smell the rose in it. And I've been using this more like at night because I feel like it's a little bit thinner and it doesn't last as long all day, but it's very nice. And then the other thing is this ITK moisturizer. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had the lip mask version of this, and I figured out you can buy this at Walmart. I didn't ever go in that section of Walmart because Walmart kind of stresses me out a little bit, but that makes me happy because if I like it, then I can buy it, and if it's at Walmart, it's affordable. So yeah, and you can buy Pixie at Ulta Beauty, I think. So, but I didn't get these at Ulta. I got these at Ben's Bargain Barn, and they sell a lot of different stuff here. And so today I'm going to use this ITK moisturizer. It's the Weightless Hydrating Moisturizer, and it's supposed to hydrate and soften skin. And so I just spray it on my fingers like this and just apply it to the areas. It's very lightweight. Sometimes if I use a foundation that's like too thick, my whole body will get hot. I don't know how to describe it, but like if it's too thick, then it's like the most uncomfortable thing. Even if it feels fine on my skin, it'll just make my whole body hot. I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird. Okay, so since I'm not doing full glam today, I'm just going to do my everyday makeup look, and I always use a skin tint. As you know, basically all I have are skin tints. Like, I don't really have a lot of foundation per se. I really just only wear skin tints, which are made to be kind of like a light coverage. My most heaviest coverage skin tint is probably a tie between the Morphe and the Sephora one, but I got this one. Look how cute this packaging is. You can't see the words because it's white on like bright pink, but it's the Winky Lux White Tea Tinted Veil Skin Tint, and it's in the shade, I think it's just in the shade Deep Tint, and it has SPF 30. So this one has more sunscreen than the other ones that I have, and it has like kind of the spray bottle, or not spray bottle, but like a clicker bottle, and none of my other ones have that, so that's new to me. And yeah, so we're gonna try this one today. Hopefully I can get it out because I got this stuff from Ben's, and I know if you're not from the area, you don't know what that is, but I did not get this from like Ulta or anything. So let's see if we can get something out of it. Actually, okay, so this is what I could get out. There's actually a lot in there. I guess maybe the formula just doesn't work really good with the nozzle. I don't know. But just from onset, it doesn't look like a bad match. It might be like a little bit too cool tone, but it's a skin tint, so maybe it'll blend out pretty sheer and it won't matter. Let's see. Try to disperse between both sides of my face. This is scented, and that stresses me out because you guys know I have really sensitive skin. So this being scented just stressed me out a little bit. But nevertheless, it does look pretty good. Like I said, skin tints are not meant to be super full coverage. They're just supposed to kind of give you like a your skin but better look, which is really great if you don't like wearing makeup, because the skin tint doesn't really feel like makeup. It just feels like tinted lotion. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, so this is what it looks like blended in onto my skin. You can see the little breakouts that I have, but it's just life. But it's actually a pretty good shade match. So I'm not mad about it. And yeah, it has SPF 30, so if you're going to be outside for a long time and you don't want to feel like you have on a lot of makeup, this is a really good option. Concealer by Neutrogena, and it's their healthy skin. There's just a lot of words on this packaging. I would not have done that as someone who does a tiny bit of graphic design, but that's besides the point. And I kind of apply a lot of this because it blends so well. But I never double dip. Just put a little bit up here. This is the Morphe 2 concealer. I don't necessarily need it with this skin tint. With my other skin tints, sometimes it like makes the around my mouth look a little bit gray, and I'll just like put it in the air to look a little bit gray. But it's in this. It's the Hide and Seek concealer in the shade Pika Chestnut. So I'm just gonna put that over this little pimple that's been bothering me, and a couple areas that I feel like just need a little bit more coverage, and should be good. And it blends out really, really well. Okay, this is what we have so far. I love it. All right, so right now I just have on my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush. If you are as dark as me, or maybe even darker, orange blush looks really, really good on deeper, darker skin tones. And I just use my foundation brush. Even though I do have quite a few blush brushes, I just like that the base product that's already in here kind of helps to diffuse the product a little bit, because as you know, I love blush and I'm gonna add more anyways. So all right, so I went back to bins and I found another Milk makeup product, and this brow gel actually works for me because it's clear. It's the Milk Makeup Cush Clear Brow Gel. So I could definitely use clear. Anyone could use clear brow gel. And this is great if you are just wanting to do everyday makeup. And I feel like even the tinted brow gels work for everyday makeup. But I think a clear brow gel is really, really good if you're just kind of starting out, or maybe you're a little bit younger doing makeup and you don't want to, or maybe your parents won't let you kind of do a whole lot. You can tell this brow gel is basically doing nothing but brushing my brows, and it's just going to hold them into the place that I brushed them. So, and especially if you have more brows than me, this will probably do more for you than it does for me. But yeah, since this is just the clear brow gel, it's not trying to tint or fluff anything, but it's merely just here to lay them in place, which is important to me because I don't want my brows hairs to go all over the place. And you're just getting into makeup. A clear brow gel, it doesn't have to be Milk makeup, but will help hold it into place, and you'll still look, your brows will still look pretty natural. Okay, we're getting to the part where it doesn't look as natural for me. You could add mascara and a little bit of powder to kind of set everything into place and be done here. But if you know me, you know I love eye makeup, and I always have to have something going on. I'll either take eyeshadow and make a wing liner, or take a brown eyeliner and do a wing eyeliner. And I did this yesterday and I really liked it. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner, and it's in the shade Black. It's just like a basic pencil liner, but this one's better because it's small and you can do this. A lot of them you can't do that with. So I'm just going to poke a little bit out, and I'm not going to go all the way across my eye, and I'm going to do my best to not make the line too thick. So just kind of just like any other time you do your eyeliner, just leave your eyes open and just draw. And I'm going to go as close to my lash line as possible just to make my eyelashes look a little bit thicker. And personally, if you can, I would try to choose whatever color matches your natural lash color. So I have black eyelashes, so I'm using a black pencil, or I could do kind of like a black eyeshadow with a really small eyeshadow brush. Okay, so this is the next new product. It is the Drama Bomb Mascara from Alma Beauty. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know. And this is what the wand looks like. So usually whenever you're getting a mascara that says it's going to make your eyelashes look a little bit thicker, this is usually what it looks like, because it makes sure to coat every single lash that you have. And just before I even apply any mascara, my eyelashes look really thick because of that little trick that I did. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this, and then I'll just show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so this is what my lashes look like after I added mascara. Excuse my hair. I think the gel in my hair is finally like flaking out. But yeah, this is what they look like. Really full. They are kind of long. I think my natural lashes are low-key sort of long, but I still like to wear falsies. I'm not going to wear them today because this is like my everyday natural look. But like I said, if you were to walk up to most people and showed them this eye look or this whole entire face, they'd be like, oh, she doesn't have on any makeup. Fooled ya. I'm going to go with a little bit of pressed powder, and I'm just going to go in. This is technically an eyeshadow brush, so don't feel like you have to buy a whole bunch of face brushes that you don't need. Just use what feels right to you. And I am going to just apply that to the concealer under my eyes and in my T-zone a little bit, because that's usually the first thing for me that gets oily and starts to make my makeup look strange. So I'm just going to use this brush to lightly apply some powder, and I'm going to take that also on my eyelids, because my eyelids are actually really greasy too. I don't know why. And I don't want the black liner to go on to other parts of my eye. I don't want, you know, any weird smudges on my eyes. So yep, that's all I'm doing. And then with the same pressed powder, but with a fluffier brush, this skin tint doesn't necessarily need it, but I am going to go over it with this pressed powder, but with a fluffy brush, because then it's not going to apply as much, but just a very light layer, so it still looks a little bit more like skin. And to be honest with you, I don't really apply it to my blush area or to my cheekbone. I just really apply it to the places where the skin tint is. But I am going to put some on my nose because I cannot stand when my nose looks shiny. So, but this literally just places like just the perfect amount for a natural day and not a whole bunch to last for a long time. Okay, so since we didn't set our cheek area, I am going to go in with my Glowish Cherry Vegan Berry Juicy blush from Huda Beauty. And I just really like this for every day because I feel like it looks really natural when applied. And it just adds a very light flush. And I'm putting it right over top of this NYX blush. And just look how pretty that is. So pretty. And you don't have to do this. I just have a blush and concealer obsession. So I always apply a lot of blush. And I just take whatever's left over and bring it all the way to like the apples of my cheeks. And put a little on my nose. A little on the chin. A little on the forehead. Just in all the places to where if you would turn red, they would actually turn red. You know what I mean? So... yep, everywhere right here. Some people even put it on their eyes. That's not me. Okay, so the more I look at my makeup, I think it looks really, really good. But you guys know that I love eyeshadow, so I am going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow. But I'm only putting it on because I don't have a powder bronzer. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, if I can find it. And I'm going to go in with this shade because kind of if I were to use a powder bronzer, it would kind of be that color. And I'm just going to go in to my crease right here. Just really lightly. Do the other side. This just kind of emphasizes the shape of your eye. Yep. I kind of put a little bit too much over here, so I'm going to go in with this kind of matte lighter shade. It's kind of the color of my pressed powder a little bit, and just take it in the brow bone a little bit to scale it down. And that's basically it. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember this lip gloss from my last video. Well, maybe it was 2 videos ago. But it's the, does that say Sharon C by Oma Beauty? The Floss Gloss High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Edible. And it's this really pretty brown. You know I'm obsessed with brown lip gloss. I have another new lip gloss by another black-owned brand, but that's for another day. This lip gloss, of course I like it because it's brown, but I also like it because it feels like what I think a lip oil feels like, even though it says it's a lip gloss. I've never tried a lip oil just because that sounds, I don't know. It just sounds like lip gloss to me. I'm sure there's a difference, but this one's just really thin. It's not sticky, and it hydrates the lips, even though I am putting on lip gloss on top of chapstick with no lip liner. It's just nice to have a lip gloss you can put on that doesn't require lip liner, because sometimes you don't want to put on lip liner all the time. So this is my finished look. This is my no makeup look. I mean, if you guys wouldn't have seen me put on eyeshadow, would you have known that I had on eyeshadow? Probably not. The only thing you probably think I have on, if you would have watched this video, probably just mascara, lip gloss, and if you're really good, eyeliner and blush. Everything else, you know. But yeah, so if you're someone that doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup or doesn't like to do full beat lashes, contour, bronzer, all the stuff that I usually show on this channel, then you should try a makeup look like this. Just get you a really good skin tint. Again, the one I used in this video is by Winky Lux Club White Tea Tinted Veil Moisturizer. Tinted moisturizer. So they don't call it a skin tint, but basically that's what it is. And or any other skin tints. These are my other ones. The Morphe 2 skin tint. This one has really good coverage, I feel like. This one has light to medium. This one I would say medium. This Sephora skin tint, it has SPF in it, and it has SPF 25, and it's medium coverage. I don't think they sell this anymore though. Hopefully they bring it back, because I was looking for it. And then this one I think you can buy at Target. I don't know. And it's the TLB Just a Tint 3-in-1 Tinted Skin Conditioner. And it has hyaluronic acid. And this one has a little bit of a white cast on it. But if you add some bronzer, it's just fine. So yeah. And this one I would say is medium coverage too. So, well, light to medium coverage. Sometimes I add a little bit extra. So... but yeah, just get you a skin tint. Don't apply too much. You can use a sponge. If you feel like you apply too much, it'll absorb some of the product. Or you can use a brush if you're trying to retain some of the coverage. But yeah, and you don't have to put on as much concealer as I did. I'm just a concealer snob, so I put on a whole bunch of it. But yeah, so this is a finished look. No makeup look, or just simple makeup, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, this is it. So try this out if you're someone who wants to try makeup but doesn't want to do it a lot, and let me know how it works for you. Bye.